guys, how are you? I hope you are all fine. You are safe in your hometown, or maybe you just stay at your boarding house. Okay, so welcome to my class. Fun speaking, and this is the third session. And before we start, I would like to remind you again, as we agreed before in the last two meetings, that every week you are going to read one journal that is related to your research topic, and you have to summarize your journal using your own sentences. It means that you have to paraphrase the journal. And then second one, you have to present your journal and make a recording on your presentation, and then you have to submit it. Okay, so we are already agreed on that things. Okay, now I would like to tell you again about how to make a good presentation, good and effective presentation. So one thing that you should have in mind is that before the presentation, you have to prepare. You have to make preparation. Okay. In general, presentation itself can be defined as a formal talk to one or more people that present ideas or information in a clear and structured way. Okay, a good presentation needs a perfect preparation, and because of that, there are some points that should be paid attention in preparing a presentation. They are, first, the objective of your presentation. All presentation must have an objective, of course, because basically people give presentation because they all want to inform. It means they want to give information. Second, because they want to train, because they want to teach, because they want to tell other people how to do something. The third, because they want to persuade, or maybe because they want to sell something. It can be ideas, information, or product. Okay, and then the second one that you need to prepare ahead before your presentation is about your audience, because knowing your audience is very crucial in succeeding your presentation. You should be able to analyze them very carefully. How to do that? First, try to make question in your mind. Try to have a question in your mind. Who are they? Who are my audience? Okay, and then how many will be there? Because when you present in a small group, it will be different with presenting things in a large group. Okay, and then do they have any prior knowledge about the subjects that you are going to present? And then their age, whether they are still young, or maybe they are at the same age as you, or even they are older than you. You will have to know that, because it will influence the methods that you are going to choose for your presentation. And then their level of ability, of course. And then make sure that you know why are they there, why they want to attend your presentation, what are their needs, and what do they need to know. Okay, and then beside the objective, you need also to know about the venue, the place in which you deliver your presentation, maybe one that enhance the effectiveness of your presentation. Determine ahead of time what facilities are like before you deliver your presentation. If it is necessary, then you can come to the venue a day before your presentation so that you can make some adjustment. Okay, and then next things that you need to prepare is that the information about time and length of your presentation. You should know the time of your presentation. Is it before lunch, when your audience will be very hungry, or just after lunch when your audience will be very sleepy? Because by knowing that, it will influence your decision on the method of delivering your presentation. As a good presenter, of course, you should pay attention to those things, okay? The information about time and length of presentation, whether it will be 5 minutes only, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, or maybe it will be an hour presentation, okay? And then the next is that about the content of your presentation. You should have question in your mind. What should I say? When you know what you want to say, then you have to brainstorm first your idea, okay? By brainstorming your ideas, you will have no doubt about ideas that you want to include in your presentation, and it will be well organized for your presentation. And then you should also know about the structure of your presentation. Usually or normally, a presentation consists of 3 parts. The first one is the beginning of the presentation. It might include the introduction, a very short introduction by welcoming your audience maybe, and then introduce your subject and explain the structure of your presentation. And then beside the beginning of presentation, you have the body of presentation, where it consists of the things or the ideas that you want to present. And then of course the end of the presentation, which consists of conclusion about your presentation, okay? And then you might have problems in remembering things that you want to present. It is okay when you have presentation, you have a small card contain your ideas or things that you want to deliver in your presentation, but make sure it is very small and short, which you only put there is only the point of your presentation. These notes will help you, okay, will help you to remember all the things, the ideas, the informations that you need to present, okay? And then the last thing is that rehearsal, okay? When you already know about the objective of your presentation, you know about the audience, you know the time and length of your presentation given to you, and then you have already decided the method that you are going to use. You need to practice on presenting your idea, okay? Why? Because rehearsal itself is a vital part of preparation, okay? The following will give you the benefits by doing the practice of rehearsal. First, you will become more familiar with what you want to say, and then by rehearsing, you will be able to identify the weaknesses in your presentation, so you can make some improvement on your presentation. And then maybe you can also practice your pronunciation, so when you're presenting in English, of course. And then you will be able to check the time of your presentation. If you are only given 5 minutes, then make sure you are able to deliver all the things that you want to convey within 5 minutes, okay? So I think that's all about the things that I want to tell you. That is how to prepare presentation so that you are able to present the ideas, information in a good and effective way. So don't forget, for the next exercise, for the next assignment, read one journal, summarize the journal, and then record your presentation on that journal. Okay, so I think that's all for today, and see you again. Bye bye.